Ha ha. Just a quick video for me. Honest. I think I've got a fighting chance with this one. No, something happened to me this week. I thought it was worth its own video. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know what's coming. But it sort of ties into something else. So I thought it was worth a video in its own right. But before I go on, I just want to apologise to Lee Retro Chef. He texted me last night, but I didn't get back to him because being the dinosaur I am, I don't like to talk about it, but yeah, being the dinosaur I am, I ran out of phone credit. No, it's embarrassing. I don't like to talk about it, but not only is my phone, it's one of the shittest phones that you'll see. People, you can't buy them anymore. It's got buttons. Not only does it have buttons, but I also require phone credit. But and I'd run out. It's not, like I said, it's not something I want to talk about or like to talk about. But so I just wanted to apologise for Lee for not getting back to you, because he texted me last night when the Ireland Italy game was on, and I just thought, shit, I can't reply. But so I thought, what's the most immediate way to get back to someone? I know, I'll make a whole video about it. No, I'll include the video. But so, yeah, apologies to Lee if you're out there, if you're watching. Apologies for not getting back to you. It's because I've run out of phone credit. No, I did genuinely, but anyway, cheers, mate. Right, on to the main body of this video. Yeah, what's today's date? I did actually check this earlier. I've forgotten again. 23rd, Thursday 23rd. It's about it's the early evening of Thursday 23rd. On the third, is it the third? On the third, I'm planning on going to the London Gaming Market. It's like an expo. I've never been to one. It's a meetup. There's a load of other London YouTubers going, or vaguely London YouTubers going, Southern YouTubers going, and this will be the first meetup I've ever been to. And I'm looking forward to it. And if I'm honest, it's the first sort of proper expo gaming market type place I've been to as well. So it's doubly exciting. But being somewhere like a gaming market, I would really like to buy something. But because of this story that I'll get to, I'm not 100% confident about actually using money from my bank account at the moment, actual money to buy stuff. So, which I'll get to. Obviously, I'll get to the reasons for that later. Hold your horses. But it's funny, don't worry. But I just want to know if anybody who's been to one of those places before, or I don't know if they work the same way, but whether it's like the ones, because there's a load up north, aren't there? There's like Leeds and one in Doncaster or Wolverhampton, I don't know. But do places like that, vendors in places like that, generally take things for trade in? Because I can imagine it'd be a bit of a ball ache to evaluate stuff, because I've seen footage and they're always like really packed. I can't imagine a vendor would want to evaluate something so they'd know how much exchange credit to give you. Would they actually? Do they take things? I just want to know, because I'd have to haul it down there anyway as well. And I've got systems as well. I don't know whether they take systems, because obviously they wouldn't be able to test them. But so if anybody could tell me, would they take like things for exchange? Because I've got some good stuff actually. It should be worth a decent amount, and I don't mind trading it in. But I just want to know if they do generally take things for exchange, because otherwise I don't think I'll be able to buy something using actual cash, or don't really want to at the moment. So if anybody can tell me, that'd be lovely jubbly. Because it'd be a shame if I go down there and can't really buy anything, because there's stuff I've got my eye on, and I'm hoping things like that should be a place where a gaming market should have what I'm after. In other words, Anyway, so if any, do they take things for on exchange? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the reasons for not wanting to spend cash. Like I said, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll probably already know this. What's the date? It's the 23rd. Did I say the 23rd? Yeah, going back, I think it was back on Monday, or was it Sunday night? Sunday night, I was just sort of sitting, procrastinating, wasting time, which I spend a lot of my time wasting time. It's it's not that I haven't got things to do. It's just sort of anyway. I was on the internet. I thought there was something there was something I wanted to buy. So I thought I'd just go and check my bank account. I don't know exactly how much is in it. I thought I'd better check just before I put in a bid in for whatever it was. If it was an eBay bid or whatever, or if it was something I wanted to buy on Amazon, I don't know. But I'll just go and check my bank account. So I bank with Barclays and I've got an online account, so I'll just see, how much is in my account. So I put all my details in, and when the initial my sort of bank balance came up, I thought, shit, that's surprisingly low. I didn't think it would be that low, because I know I'd been buying one or two things, but not that much. Like in sort of recent months, I've bought the odd one or two decent things, big things, but it should not be that low. So I checked my actual individual transactions, and I could count for all of them. There was sort of purchases, in supermarkets and things. A couple of purchases in a charity shop. One of them I haven't, the last one I haven't shown you yet. This is down there. That'll come up in the next pickups video. Things like Amazon, eBay, whatever, like PayPal. But there was one. It was sort of the penultimate transaction. The last thing that my card had been used for, because it was a card transaction, on the 15th, and it come out of my account on the 17th. And it was with some company called Ventro Media Group, and they'd taken £59.95p, so it was a significant amount. And it was, if I'm going to pay £59.95, it's going to it's got to be something I really want. So I remember me being a cheapskate. I remember things like that. I don't spend £59.95 on a whim. So I thought, I don't recognise that. Was I drunk? I've not been drunk in the last quite a while, actually. Surprisingly, not surprisingly, I'm not an alcoholic, but had I forgotten that I'd been drunk? No, I've only ever done that once. Actually, I got away with it. I went on eBay once when I was had a little bit to drink, and I think I bid on two things. I actually won one, and it was the best thing that I bid on, and won another one I didn't actually want, or didn't win another one I didn't actually want, so I got lucky. But anyway, don't do it, kids. But yeah, I couldn't remember where the hell this money gone to. It was a company called Ventro Media Group. No idea, never heard of them. Don't recognise the name. I thought, where the hell is it? Just have I got some sort of direct debit standing order with someone that I'd totally forgotten about? No. Like I said, me being a cheapskate, I like to have control over my money, but no idea. So I googled them. Ventro Media Group are a company that run a load of dating websites. I thought, have I signed up for a dating website without knowing it? I don't think I have. I think that's something you'd remember. So right, what can I do? I'll try and email them, because it was outside office hours. They only had they had a helpline 9 to 5, so I had to email them. And went onto their website, and there was actually a section that says, "Do you suspect that somebody is using your details without your permission?" So it obviously happens a lot. If what I suspect has happened. So I emailed them and said, "Could you please tell me why £59.95 worth of my money has come out of my bank account and gone in, been paid to you, please?" And obviously a bit narky, because as you would be, I just had to wait until the next day, because obviously they're not going to get back to me because it's outside office hours. So I just had to leave it, and I thought, right, the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow morning is go to my bank, and I'm going to at least inquire about where it was. I like I said, I don't think it's something I would have forgotten about buying or paying for. So, and then the next step would be to cancel my card if it is something dodgy. And went to the bank the next day and discovered that obviously it wasn't something I'd paid money for, and some nefarious, is that the right term? Some scumbag had taken $59.95 of my money from somewhere, somehow on my card, whether they've taken it directly from my bank account or just somehow got my card details and duplicated my card somehow. Either way, it was a card transaction. They'd spent £59.95 of my money to sign up to an online dating website. So I thought, shit. So I went through the process with the bank, and they eventually gave me my money back, and it was surprisingly easily. Oddly easy, actually. To be honest, I didn't need any ID. I took my passport with me just in case, but all I really needed to do was put my card into the little reader, type in my PIN number, and that was it. And then the girl who was helping me, she phoned up. Maybe it was their fraud department, and spoke to this other girl, and then I spoke to the girl on the other end of the phone, and we went through this whole legal process, and she asked me all these questions like. Do you know the company on the other end of the phone, or under the phone, on the who's taken the money? Have you ever given anyone your card? And have you ever given anyone your PIN number? And I have to go, no. And things when she asked me, do you know the company? I did have to admit that I'd Googled them just to say what, and so I discovered I had no idea who they are. I'd never seen the name before. I discovered they're involved in online dating. So. At this point, I just sort of like smiled at the girl at the girl at the desk, and we had a bit of a laugh. But and eventually, I got my money back, and it was disconcertingly easy. I mean, for me, I'm glad it was easy because but it surprisingly easy to get my money back. Our card was cancelled, and they said that we'll be getting a new one in the next few days. So I thought, great. That was easy. So there wasn't really much more I can do. So I went home, checked my bank account, and lo and behold, my money had gone straight back into my bank account. And I was like, I'm not complaining by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not complaining, but it was just seems bizarrely easy. Let's put it that way. But then I thought, it made me wonder where this money come from, where it gone to, or how they got hold of my card details. So I checked my emails, and I actually got a reply from this Ventro Media Group. I can't remember exactly how they worded it, but they'd almost purposefully ignored the nature of my original email because they seemed to not believe that it wasn't my account. And they tried to. They said, "Oh, you're perfectly entitled to delete your account or to disable your account. Here's your login details." They didn't give me the password, obviously, but goes, "We have located an account for you. It's on our local Slags website." So someone had taken £59.95 of my money and signed up for local Slags. So I told my mum this, and she goes, "You know what I reckon? I reckon there's someone who's a married person probably who fancies to getting their end away and doesn't want their details appearing on their bank statements or their credit card statements or something." But, so apparently I've been signed up to local Slags without my knowledge. If I had the login details, might as well. Why not? They've spent my money, but no. So if anybody is on local Slags and you see my name, it's not me, all right? But yeah. So understandably, I'm a bit reluctant to spend any more money. I just want to keep an eye on my bank account at the moment. Every time I've been checking it every day, or maybe twice a day. Every time I log on and open up my bank account, I'm just half expecting there to be less money because I've not actually spent anything since I discovered. So, understandably, I'm a bit reluctant to spend actual money from my bank account. But yeah, I thought if I have to go back, if it happens again, and I have to go back to the bank again, I'm going to have to say, yeah, they've signed me up to local slags. Because one of the first things I thought about when I discovered this was that maybe what happens if the people at the bank don't believe me and they think it is actually me and I'm just trying to pull a fast one. So, and this would be even worse. They think I've signed myself up to local slags and they don't believe me that it's not me. That'd be funny. But yeah, so that's my story. I thought it was sort of worth a video in its own right. I thought it was I know they've taken my money, and I thought, you scumbags. But at the same time, it is quite funny. I mean, and even more so when I was told that it was with this. You know, I actually you can go and look at. I did go and check. I did, purely research purposes. I did go and check out what local slags was, and it's like. Go and check it out. By all means, go and check it out yourself. It's quite funny. There's all these ladies lying about on their homepage. So there's no denying what the nature of the website is. But, yeah. So I'll let you go. I'm going to let you go. Like I said, I thought it was worth a video in its own right. But I'll let you go. I just want to say thank you to any subs I've had. I've noticed. I don't often, as I said before, I don't often check. Sorry, itchy foot. I don't often check how many subs I've got, and normally if I ever see how many I've got, it's an accidentally, whatever. And I did it recently, and there was about sort of 30 or so more than I thought I would have had because I don't often get notifications. So if anybody's subbed to me and I've not actually thanked them sort of like personally, then cheers. Go away. These bloody banners. But yeah, if that has happened and I've not thanked you personally, then thanks, cheers, really appreciate it. Not many people have the discussion tab on their homepage anymore, do they? So again, I wouldn't have been able to in that way. So, but not that I'm making excuses, but if anybody had a sub to me and I've not thanked them personally, then cheers. Right, I think that's it. That's me. Yeah, I thought it was a funny story. I'll say it again. If you are on local slags and you do see my name, it's not me. Honest. But yeah, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.